That's the creme de la creme right there. Gabby Torres, the freshman. Okay. I'll just wait till after the introductions. And good evening and welcome to the McAllen High School gym. Tonight we've got volleyball playoff action. It is the regional quarterfinal between the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the McAllen High Bulldogs. First time in 28 years that these two teams have met in the playoffs. And back in 1992, the stakes were just as high. The winner going to the regional tournament in San Antonio. 28 years ago, it was Mac High who emerged victorious, but who will emerge victorious tonight? McAllen Memorial comes in with a perfect record of 16 wins, no losses. Mac High, 10 wins and 6 losses. However, Mac High did have some issues where they had to forfeit some matches earlier on in terms of games played on the floor. Mac High is 9-2, and Memorial would be 15-0. Mac High did actually beat Memorial earlier this season in October in 4 sets, but later had to forfeit that match. Memorial beat Mac High in the rematch 3-2 and won on that occasion. So they split 2 matches on the floor, and they meet here to start this best of 5 here this evening. Winner goes to the regional tournament in San Antonio. Memorial has been there 5 years in a row, is looking for number 6 tonight. Mac High has been there 3 times in the last 6 years. Both teams no strangers to the regional tournament. And here we go. We're underway in set number 1. And right off, we've got a kill from McAllen High School. And McAllen High School up 1-0 here in set number 1. Maddie Helmkamp serving, and she gets an ace right off. Maddie Helmkamp, the all-time career leader in aces for Mac High, overcame her sister's record, Carter Helmkamp, who's now at UTRGV. Put her team up 2-0. Set number 1. It's a big kill by Natalie Silva. Audrey Zamora was ready for it. Jackie Trevino sets for Memorial. Silva again. Here comes Mac High. Telemontes with the set, but the kill attempt goes out, and it's going to be 3-0 Bulldogs. McAllen Memorial under head coach Ashley Doffing in her 2nd year as head coach. Mac High under coach Paula Dodge in her 25th season. There's Silva, gets that over. Olivia Tite answers back. Trevino sets here, Silva. Blocked by Mac High. Silva recovers, and Hernandez puts it over, but a free ball to the Bulldogs. More shot is blocked. Silverman puts it over, misplayed, and it's a point to the Mustangs. A lot of fans here tonight, as many as they could squeeze into the gym. Given the rules under COVID, each team was given 80 tickets. Otherwise, it would be a jam-packed gym under normal circumstances. You see the serve goes into the net, and it'll be a 4-1 lead for Mackay, and Mackay gets the service back. So it'll be Olivia Tite, the senior, to serve it for the Bulldogs. Talamantes plays it. Set by Trevino. Here's Silva. And Silva with the kill. Muscled that one through. Silva had a huge game in the area round victory over Gregory Portland. Had 10 kills against the Wildcats, including the game winner, or the match winner, I should say. 4-2 our score now. Mackay still up by 2. Silva will serve. Blocked by Memorial, but Mackay was ready for it. Like I say, Memorial touched that, so, and then it goes out for Mustangs point. I think Selena Signs tried to put the ball across. Memorial was ruled to have touched it, so Signs was allowed to play it again. But it ends up as a point for Memorial anyway. 4-3 our score now. Haiti Moore tried to send that one through. Silva was ready on the dig. Hernandez sends it over, but a free ball to Mackay. That's Signs. And that goes out. It's Mackay's point. We saw a good dig by Memorial's Madison Sosa, but Mackay wins the point, and they lead at 5-3. Haiti Moore, the senior, will be serving. And that's it. It's an ace. Mustangs misjudge it, and it's 6-3 for Mackay. Morse puts it in play. It's a good dig by Silva. Here's Hernandez. Oh, great dig there by Helmkamp, but Mackay unable to parlay that across the net. And Hernandez, the freshman, has her first kill. It's 6-4. Couple of substitutions for the Mustangs. Leah Garcia's in there, as is Madison Amaya. Maya serving. Maya leads the team in aces. Set by Helmkamp. Put over by Tite, and Tite with the winner. Or correction, that was Cadence Pritchard, the sophomore. And Pritchard will come out now. So Pritchard had that winning kill. She steps out. And number 10, Alea Signs, comes in. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Amaya plays it. Jocelyn Fernandez, who's in there. Sent it over. Mackay answers. Free ball to Memorial. Here comes a dink there by number 13, Leah Garcia. But there's interference at the net. And that's going to be another point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with their biggest lead right now, 8-4. Set number 1. Third round of the playoffs. Free ball here to Mackay. Set by Helmkamp. And then it was put over by Miranda Quintanilla. And Memorial with a point, got that ball too close to the net, unable to push it over. And it's a 5-point lead now for Memorial, 9-4. Coach Doffing has seen enough. She'll call timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
robotics,
dual enrollment,
AP, IB, and STEAM,
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve Early College High School.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district
prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back. MITV Sports bringing you this coverage of volleyball playoff action. McAllen Memorial, McAllen High. My name is Mark May, our photographer, Juan Rodriguez, and our producer, Jake Berry. Mackay with the 5-point lead. Serves that one too far, and it's 9-5. Memorial will win the service back. Substitution Silberman comes in for Memorial. And the service goes into the net. Second time Memorial has done that, and it's 10-5. Selena Signs service for Mackay. Leah Garcia answers back too far, and another point to the Bulldogs. 11-5 now for Mackay. Signs. Was put over by Sosa. Helmkamp sets. Tight shot was blocked, but Mackay recovers. Good dig by Silva. Oh, and a winning shot there by Madison Helmkamp, the senior setter. Usually assisting on kills, that time unassisted. Signs serving. An ace for Mackay. They go up 13-5. Memorial, since the timeout, has been outscored 4-1. This Silberman with the kill. Elaine Silberman, the junior. Now substitution for Memorial. Mercedes Lada will come in. She'll be serving. Lada, a junior. Mustangs down by 7. Oh, Talamantes, a good dig there. And it dinked over by Silva. And we've got a double touch by Mackay. That's going to be a point to Memorial. 13-7 now. And Lada serving. Here's Tight. Got that over. Silva was there for it. Silva puts it over. Free ball to Mackay. Helmkamp with the dink. And caught Memorial unawares. And another point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs came out today fired up. They have jumped out to the 7-point lead. Audrey Zamora will be serving. Silberman, too far, another point to Mackay. They're up now 15-7. There's Zamora. Here's Silva. Silva, a blistering shot. At 15-8. Memorial with a couple of substitutes. Jackie Trevino will come in. She'll be serving. The freshman Hernandez will also come back. She'll be playing up front. Mustangs down 7. It's a good kill attempt by Tight, but Trevino was ready for it. Here's Silva. And Tight, a wicked shot down the left sideline. It's 16-8. By the way, Memorial came in their last 3 matches. They have won 9 consecutive sets. Now on the line right now as Mackay has jumped out to an 8-point lead in set number 1. It's a free ball to Mackay, but that goes out. And it's 17-8. We're seeing a number of unforced errors on Memorial. It's unusual for them. It's Helmkamp serving. Silva's shot blocks. Still alive though. Free ball to Mackay. And we had interference at the net against the Mustangs. It'll be another point to Mackay. And they go up by 10 now, 18-8. Helmkamp, the senior, to serve it. And another ace there for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up by 11 now. Oh, terrific spike there by Silva. And Silva has been absolutely on fire as of late. She has 30 kills, or entered this match with 30 kills in her last 3 matches. Average of 10 per match. And then Memorial with at least their 3rd error on the serve. And we've got timeout again with Mackay up by 11 now in set number 1. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Oh, okay. He's the one that decides that. And welcome back, and a service error by Mackay. 20-10 the score now. Memorial gets the service back. It'll be Silva to serve. Sosa has checked out. Fernandez is in there now, playing up front. And yet another service error on Memorial. And it's 21-10. They give it right back to Mackay. It'll be Haiti Moore stepping up. Set by Trevino. And interference at the net. It'll be Memorial point. 21-11. Leah Garcia will check back in, as will Sosa. I'm sorry, Amaya. And Amaya will be serving. Leads the team in aces. Here's put over by Zamora. Free ball to Memorial. There's Fernandez, the little dink. Mackay was almost ready for it. They were able to play it initially, but unable to get the second touch, and it's a point to the Mustangs. Samaya again. And this is going to be an ace for the Mustangs. 21-13 now. Couple of substitutions for Mackay. Or one, I should say. I'll identify it for you in just a moment. Amaya puts it in play. Set by Helmkamp. And Signs muscles that one through. And the Lady Bulldogs now within 3 of taking set number 1. Well, the new Bulldog in there is number 8, Sharian Ruiz, as it'll be Signs to serve it. And Leah Garcia comes through with authority. It's 22-14. Silverman will check in for the Mustangs. Talamantes comes out. So no libero on the floor right now for Memorial. It's Fernandez to serve it. Comes Signs. Set by Amaya, and then Sosa. Good dig by Ruiz. Shot blocked by Memorial, but Mackay ready. Here comes Signs again. Tries the dink this time. Put over by Garcia. Signs. And Selena Signs. Didn't have a whole lot of smoke on it, but perfectly placed. And it's 23-14. Mackay 2 points away from taking the first set. Sign serving. Here's Garcia. And Garcia, another blistering shot. And a point to Memorial. They're down 8 now. They've trailed by as many as 11. Still a tough hill for them to climb. McAllen only 2 points away from taking the first set. It's going to be Lotta to serve. And tight shot is blocked. Garcia and Silberman teaming up on that one. Garcia came in with 28 total blocks. Silberman leads the team with 40 total blocks. And Memorial down 7. Lotta serving. Put over by Tight, too far. And Memorial claims another point. Down 23-17. Lotta to serve. And that's an ace. And now McAllen wants timeout. McAllen up 5, 23-18. Here in the first set. We'll take a break. Be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics.
dual enrollment
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division 1 scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve Early College High School.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back. It's the third round of the state playoffs. Memorial got here by beating Donna and Gregory Portland in by-district and then in area. McAllen defeated Brownsville Veterans Memorial in by-district, and then they beat Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial in the area. A lot of service goes into the net, and it'll be set point now for McAllen. Haiti Moore will check in place of Quintanilla. It'll be Audrey Zamora, the libero, to serve it. This is for the set. Here's Amaya to Silva, and that's out. That's the end of the first set. 25 for McAllen, 18 for Memorial. And McAllen snaps Memorial's 9-set win streak. We'll take a break. Be back with set number 2 right after this.
Today, Nikki Rowe is getting the first of a couple of shipments of hotspots that they'll be receiving. About a third of the hotspots at this campus will receive in total have arrived today, and so the library and technology support staff is unpacking and getting them ready to put in the hands of kids. The hotspot is a little device that actually allows the family to receive through cell signal internet. So this is essentially going to help students connect their smart device, which they already have, to the internet to connect with their teachers and their classwork. Across the district, very similar things are happening. So every campus is receiving their order of hotspots. Those started yesterday, they continue today. We hope to have 100% of the hotspots that have been delivered on campus by the end of today. Any parents who need a hotspot can contact their campus, and so typically it's the library or someone connected with a library that is the contact for that. It's the same way that we distribute iPads and Chromebooks, and they just need to make the request. There is no special requirements, no eligibility or anything like that. If you need a hotspot because there is no internet at home, we want to make sure that we provide that for you. If you need a hotspot because you have limited internet at home or you're feeling like the internet plan that you have may not be sufficient to connect your child in the way that they need to be connected, that is fine too. Just let us know and we can provide a hotspot.
And welcome back to the McAllen High School gym. I'm Mark May along with Juan Rodriguez on camera, and Jake Berry is our producer. First set goes to Mackay, 25-18. Set number 2 about to start. Memorial, as we mentioned, 16-0 on the season. Came in having won 87% of their sets, 45 out of 52 sets that they've won before dropping the first set here tonight. Coach Paula Dodge and her team won 76% of their sets, 42 out of 55 before today's match. And I'm sure Mackay has to feel very good about themselves winning the first set. Memorial may have had a crisis in confidence in the middle there, but seemed to come on strong near the end of the first set. And they might feel real good too going into the second set. And Memorial right off gets the first point as Silva muscles one through the Mackay defense. And it's 1-0. Substitution for Memorial. Alicia Ziegler, a sophomore, comes in. It'll be Jackie Trevino to serve. Another block there by Memorial, and it results in a Memorial point. Silverman teaming up with Silva. Memorial did come into this match with stronger blocking numbers than Mackay, as Memorial serves that one into the net. And it'll be 2-1. And Mackay to serve now. Olivia Tite. Outside hitter and a senior. Clipped the net there. Lotta was there with the dig. Silva taps it over. Selena Signs. The dink to answer back. Here's Silva. She's going to dink it. Oh, and that got over. Silva was ready though. Put over by Ziegler. Mackay answers back. Signs Silva's shot blocked. Memorial recovers. Going to be a free ball to Mackay. It's a good dig by Lotta. Here's Silva. And Silva, another kill. Shea came in with 126 kills. Second on the team behind Fernandez, who came in at 128. And Memorial with a 3-1 lead here early in the second set. Talamantes. Moore puts it across. And a terrific kill there by Ziegler. Sophomore went way up in the air to punch that one through. And Memorial now by 3 again. Talamantes. And a kill there for Selena Signs. And Mackay answers back. Down 2, they get the service back. Haiti Moore will step up. Fernandez. And Fernandez smoked that one through. She's the kill leader for Memorial, averaging 2.4 kills per set. She blistered that one through. It's a 5-2 lead. Here's Silva to serve. Good dig by Talamantes. Off Moore's shot. And an excellent dig there by Ruiz. Selena Signs. And Signs with the kill. Signs was able to motor that one through the Memorial defense, and it's 5-3 now. Madison Sosa, the freshman, will check in for the Mustangs. And Mackay serving. Oh, good block by Fernandez, but Mackay ready for it. Here's Signs. Talamantes with the dig. Trevino with the dink. Helmkamp shot is blocked. That was Fernandez in the middle. Fernandez came in with 24 total blocks and gives the Mustangs a 6-3 lead. Leah Garcia will check in. And number 1, Gabby Torres, a freshman, will come in, and she'll be serving. So this is normally where we would see Amaya. There's Gabby Torres. Selena signs. And they're going to say that was touched by Memorial, touched by the Mustangs, and it's a point to McAllen. 6-4 the score now. Those signs to serve. And Fernandez comes through again, winning the point for the Mustangs. She'll move to the service line. Silberman will check in. Silberman will play up front. Fernandez will put it in play. And that goes out. A point to McAllen. It's a 2-point game now. Audrey Zamora to serve it for McAllen. Here's Silberman, and Silberman punches that one through. 8-5 for Memorial. Sosa will come in. Freshman outside hitter, she'll be serving. Mustangs up 3. Oh, it was signs, but Sosa was ready for it on the dig. Free ball here to McAllen. More shot blocked, but she recovers. McAllen gets it over. There's Garcia, but Zamora was ready for that one. Too far to be a point to Memorial. Memorial goes up by 4. McAllen leading the entire first set. And it's been mostly Memorial here early in the second set. Put over by Moore. Talamantes with the dig. Here's Silva. Free ball to McAllen. It's good effort by Gabby Torres to keep that alive for the Mustangs. Here's Torres again. Dinks it over. McAllen sends it right back. There's Garcia. And that's in. The freshman Garcia, absolutely lethal from the right side. Mustangs by 5. Sosa. And Tite comes through with the kill. I believe her first kill of the second set. And that stops Memorial's run. It's a 4-point game now, and McAllen has the service back. Maddie Helmkamp will step up to the line. Free ball here to McAllen. Another blocked shot, but McAllen gets it over. Garcia answers back. Here's Garcia again. Zamora sets. Tite sends it through. Here's Silva. Another winner from Memorial. Restores the 5-point lead for the Mustangs, and timeout on the floor. Memorial 11, McAllen 6 in set number 2. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics.
dual enrollment
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division 1 scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve early college high school.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back here in McAllen, Texas, McAllen High School Gym. third round of the playoffs, the regional quarterfinal. Winner of this match moves on to the regional tournament. That'll be in San Antonio. Would be next weekend. Memorial's been there 5 years in a row. McAllen has been there 3 times in the past 6 years. Both looking to go back once again. Memorial with a 5-point lead, and they're serving. This Jackie Trevino puts it in play. From the back row is Helmkamp. Here comes Silva, another winner. And so Silva continues to be a hot hand for the Mustangs in the playoffs. Mustangs 12-6. And then the service errors continue to plague the Mustangs. And it's another point to McAllen. Olivia Tite will be serving for the Bulldogs. Hit over by Silva, that's in. And how about that one? She just scorched that one. Could almost see the flames on the back of it. 13-7 now. The diminutive libero, Talamantes, will serve it. There's Selena Sainz. Great dig there by Sosa. Silva pushes it across. Zamora sets. Here's Sainz again. And a winner for McAllen. Memorial getting a piece of it. But it squeezes through for the McAllen point. McAllen down by only 5 now. Here's Moore. Silva. That goes off McAllen, a point to Memorial. Memorial substitution, Madison Sosa will check in place of Lada. Silva will step up to the service line. Mustangs by 6. That goes out of play, and it's 14-9. Aaliyah Sainz, a sophomore, will serve. Fernandez and McAllen with a great block right in the middle. Selena Sainz and Quintanilla teaming up for that one. And McAllen now within 4. Aaliyah Sainz. And Hernandez. Amari Hernandez, the freshman, pounds that one through. Memorial up by 5 now as a couple of substitutions. Gabby Torres comes back in, along with Leah Garcia. And Torres will serve. And that goes too far, and it'll be a point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs within 4 once again. Here's Selena Sainz. Talamantes with the dig. Oh, and Memorial, bit of hesitation there, proved costly. And it's McAllen's point. Bulldogs within 3 now. Selena Sainz. Fernandez has to push it over. Zamora was there. There's Tite. From the back row, Silva. Free ball to McAllen. Tite again. Goes into the net. And another point to the Bulldogs. Down by 2. McAllen has been up by as many as 6. Selena Sainz serving. Fernandez. Last touch by McAllen, a point to Memorial. Silberman comes in place of Talamantes for the Mustangs. Fernandez will step up to the service line. That one into the net. Silverman having trouble with it, and it's a point to the Bulldogs. Zamora, the libero, will serve for Mackay. Her team down by 2. Silverman dinks it over. Mackay ready. Here's tight. Blocked by Memorial, but Mackay answers. Torres sets. And Garcia gets that one through. Leah Garcia, the freshman, restores the Mustangs' 3-point lead. Lotta checks in now. Mustangs by 3. Here's tight. Shot block. Mackay recovers. They get it over. Here's Silva. Blocked by Mackay. Moore and Helmkamp. Moore came in leading the team in total blocks. Gets one there. And Mackay within 2. Helmkamp serving. And Garcia gets it in. Smoked that one to the back corner. And it's a 3-point lead once again. Trevino will step up to serve. Zamora with a good dig there. Silva answered back. Here comes tight. There's Moore actually, her shot partially blocked. Fernandez gets it across. Make that Hernandez. And Amadi Hernandez scores another point for Memorial. Memorial up by 4. Trevino. There's Moore. More shot blocked, but Selena Saenz was there. Now put over by Tight. Hernandez from the back row. Oh, it's a block by Mackay, and they win that point. The block by Mackay leads to a double touch against Memorial, and a point to the Bulldogs. Tight will now be serving. Trevino sets. Silva. Mackay got a piece of that one, allowing them to play it and punch it back through. Trevino with a good dig. From the back row. That goes too far. And it's 19-17. And now timeout called by Memorial. 2-point game in the second set. We'll be right back. And welcome back, just underway. Second set, Memorial by 2. Set by Helmkamp. Here comes Selena Saenz, sneaked that one over, but it's going to go out. And it's going to be another point to the Mustangs. Fernandez will check back in. And Talamantes comes in to serve. Here comes Selena Saenz. And that gets in at the back. Well placed by Saenz, good touch. And it's a 2-point game. Quintanilla checks in for Mackay in place of Zamora. Moore will step up to the service line. Trevino sets, and it's going to end up being a free ball here for McAllen. Selena Signs. Here's Silva, blocked by McAllen. Free ball to McAllen. Selena Signs, and that one is partially blocked and falls through for a point. And now McAllen, who have trailed by as many as 6, within 1 point of tying it up. Late second set. Here's Moore. Fernandez got it through. (21-19). Silva, the 5'10 senior, will step up. Uh-oh, and miscommunication there. Ends up being an ace, the 18th of the season for Silva. Memorial within 3 points of tying up this match after dropping the first set by 7. And from the back row, Selena Signs. Here comes Hernandez. And that bounces out. It'll be a point to the Mustangs, and now they're within 2. And a timeout call by McAllen. 23-19 Memorial. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics.
dual enrollment
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve Early College High School.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back to McAllen High School Gym. Third time this season, McAllen and Memorial have met. McAllen won the first meeting in 4 sets, later had to forfeit that match. Memorial won the rematch in 5 sets. They now meet for the first time in the playoffs in the last 28 years. Silva serving. Memorial 2 points away from taking the set. And McAllen wins the service back. Selena Signs motored that one through, and it's 23-20. Aaliyah Signs will now serve. Oh, and another winner. Signs again. Selena Signs makes it 23-21. McAllen with 2 straight points since they called timeout. Aaliyah Signs. Put over by Hernandez. So McAllen got a block. And that goes out. McAllen's point. And now it's Memorial that wants timeout. So go ahead and keep it here. 23-22. Memorial has seen their 4-point lead shrink to just 1 late in the second set. Coach Paula Dodge, the head coach of McAllen, has taken her team to the regional tournament 5 times previously in her career. Did it back in 2004 and 05, and then again 3 times in the last 6 years, in 2014, 16, and last year. In fact, both of these teams went to the regional tournament, the region's Final 4, last season. This year, only one will be able to go. Trevino dinks that one over. Set by Zamora. Here's Aaliyah Signs, another winner. And we're tied at 23. Memorial a 4-point lead a moment ago. With the second set now far from over. And an ace for Aaliyah Signs. McAllen side is going nuts. They lead at 24-23, and they reach set point. This would be huge if McAllen could steal this one. They were down by as many as 6. Leah Sines puts it in play. Here comes Hernandez. Oh my goodness! That one sent into the next zip code. And we're tied at 24. The set point is off for now. Debbie Torres will come in. She'll be serving. Leah Garcia also in there. Here's Selena Sines with another winner. Sines having an unbelievable game. And she will now serve for the set. McAllen up by 1, and they've reached set point again. Here comes Fernandez. Fernandez with a no-doubter. We're tied at 25. Memorial has faced 2 set points, have stared him down. Fernandez will put it in play. Sent over by Quintanilla. Oh, just barely makes it over. Had Silberman with the block. And then Leah Garcia sends it through. From the back row, Selena Sines. Good dig by Silva. Leah Garcia dinks it over. Helmkamp sets. Tight! Tight with the kill. And now for the 3rd time, McAllen reaches set point. Be Audrey Zamora to serve it. Has 16 aces this season. Dig by Silva. Put over by Sosa. Here's tight. Played by Telemontes. And then sent over by Sosa. Good dig by Zamora. Here's tight again. It's blocked by Memorial, but McAllen was there. And that's out. Memorial's point. Sosa must have had ice water in her veins to let that one go through, but she had a good eye, and we're tied at 26. Lotta will serve it. Oh, excellent dig there by Selena Sines. Tight. Telemontes was ready. And a point to McAllen after a double touch. And now for the 4th time, McAllen has set point. And it'll be their best server, Maddie Helmkamp, stepping up. Leah Garcia gets it through. And the point goes to Memorial. We're tied at 27. Service by Garcia. Tight. Oh, Garcia was there for a tight skill attempt. Telemontes sets. Here's Silva. Blocked by McAllen. Sosa was there to keep it alive. There's tight. Her shot blocked. Zamora keeps it alive. Tight again. Zamora getting a piece of it. Silva puts it over. Helmkamp answers back. Sosa with the dig. And Garcia. Oh, what a play by Moore. Sent that over. Unbelievable action. And it's going to be McAllen's point. Moore with her back to the net. Kept it alive for McAllen. Sines eventually produced the winner. And now for set point number 5 for McAllen. The drama is just incredible. Silberman. Again, the senior coming through. And Fernandez will check in place of Silberman for Memorial. Telemontes will step to the service line. We're tied at 28. Mustangs have stared down 5 set points. You can't get it any closer to the edge of the cliff than that. And the R2 just checking the rotation. He'll now consult with the head referee, the R1. Tied at 28 here in set number 2. McAllen took the first set, 25-18. Memorial does not want to go down 2-0 here in this best of 5 on the road. McAllen has had 5 set points, but has been unable to generate that second point, the winning point for the set. Now they call in the captains for each team, Helmkamp and Telemontes. Winner of this match moves on to round number 4. It'll be the Region Final 4 regional tournament up in San Antonio. Telemontes tied at 28. Here comes Selena Sainz. Telemontes with the dig. And Silva, too far. And McAllen will again serve for the set. This is their 6th attempt to win the set. Quintanilla checked in. She'll play up front. Here's Moore to put it in play. And that's it! An epic set in number 2 goes to McAllen, 30-28. And they're 1 set away from booking their trip to San Antonio. We'll take a break. Be back with set number 3 right after this.
Attending McAllen ISD has never been easier. Students receive a smart device, hotspot, excellent instruction, and free meals 7 days a week. Let's connect you to our A-rated district. Call 687-MISD. McAllen ISD, District of Choice.
Welcome back to the McAllen High Gym. Even days of our lives couldn't concoct drama like this. McAllen up 2-0 as we head to set number 3. McAllen winning the first set 25-18 and then an epic second set 30-28. McAllen forced set point no less than 6 times before finally prevailing for the 2-point win. Memorial led by as many as 6 in the second set, led by 4 late in the set, 23-19, before falling by 2. Memorial can only win by forcing it through all 5 sets. Last time these two teams met on November 7th, it went 5 sets, Memorial winning. We'll see what happens tonight. Trevino gets us underway in set number 3. Haiti Moore fires that one through. Then Hernandez answers for the Mustangs. Here's Tight. Comes Hernandez again. McAllen getting a piece of that, and then played by Aaliyah Signs. From the back row, they get it across. Great dig by Sosa. Free ball now to McAllen. Helmkamp sets Tight. Sosa getting a piece of it. And another free ball to McAllen. Moore shot blocked, and the first point goes to the Mustangs. Silva and Silberman teaming up on that one. We mentioned that Silberman leads the team in total blocks this year. Mustangs lead by 1. And here's Trevino to serve it. Moore works it across. Hernandez. Oh, shot blocked. Moore and Tight. We mentioned that Moore leads the Bulldogs in total blocks. She got a piece of that one, and it's 1-1. Helmkamp will step up to serve. That's Silva. And Silva from the back row gets her first kill here in set number 3. Mustangs go up by 1 again. Fernandez will check in. Talamantes will move to the service line. Selena Signs caught the net, makes it across. Here's Silva. That one blocked by, or actually went into the net. And it's going to be McAllen point. I think Memorial feels McAllen blocked it and it went out and should be their point. But I think they're ruling that the return went into the net, never reached the McAllen side, and we're tied at 2. Tight puts it in play. Fernandez. And Fernandez scorches that one through. And Memorial goes up by 1 once again. Madison Sosa will come in place of Lara. Talamantes will give the ball to Silva, and Silva will serve. Put across by Moore. Trevino answers back. Here comes Selena Signs, her shot blocked. And it's going to be a point to the Mustangs. Hernandez and Fernandez getting a piece of that one. Freshman and a senior. Memorial by 2 now. Silva will serve. Zamora with the dig there, all-time digs leader. And Selena Signs. A wicked strike. And yeah, I mentioned Zamora. She'll check out now. All-time digs leader in the program's history at McAllen. And Haiti Moore will serve. McAllen trying to tie it up. Here's Fernandez. And that goes out. And we're all tied at 4. Here's Haiti Moore. And Hernandez's shot goes out. And McAllen has the lead now in set number 3. First time they have led. Haiti Moore. That was a great dig there by Silva, but too far on the other side. And McAllen has yet another point. Memorial wants timeout before this unravels any further. It's 6-4. McAllen in set number 3. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics.
dual enrollment
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division 1 scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve Early college high school.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back to the McAllen High School gym. Third meeting this season between Memorial and Mackay. Mackay won the first meeting, but later had to forfeit that match. So it officially became a Memorial win. When they met for the second time, Memorial won that one in 5 sets. And here tonight they meet in the playoffs. And Mackay winning the first 2 sets and holding a 2-point lead here in the third set. Haiti Moore serving. That was a great dig there by Ruiz. Then a block by Memorial, but Mackay still keeping it alive. Another block by the Mustangs. Fernandez keeping that alive. A free ball here to Mackay. Helmkamp sets for Selena Signs. And here comes Sosa. Her shot partially blocked. Mackay answers. Here's Fernandez. Oh, good job by Helmkamp to keep that alive. It's going to trickle over. And firing it over is Sosa, but Ruiz again with a good dig. Here's Sosa from the back row. That guy got a piece of it, but not enough. Memorial takes the point. And now Leah Garcia will check in along with Madison Amaya. We did not see Amaya in the second set. She's back now for the third set. Selena Signs, too far, and Memorial ties it up at 6. And Amaya, the sophomore, will serve. And too far, a point to Mackay. Mackay in front again. And it'll be Aaliyah Signs, the sophomore, to serve it. By the way, Aaliyah Signs and Selena Signs, not related. Sosa with the winner. The outside hitter powers that one through. We're tied at 7. Silberman will check in for the Mustangs. Fernandez will move to the back line. And Fernandez puts it in play. And Sosa, her shot, I think obscured by the antenna, and it's a point to Mackay. Olivia Tite will check in for Ruiz. And Selena Signs will serve. Mackay by 1. And that's in. Sosa gets it to the far sideline and ties the match at 8, or the set at 8. And checking in will be Mercedes Lada. She'll be serving, trying to get Memorial back in front. Too far, and it's a point to Mackay. Haiti Moore comes in place of Quintanilla. Audrey Zamora to serve. Zamora, a senior. And here comes Silva. Oh, played by Zamora. Zamora, a great job to keep that possession alive. Here comes Silva again. Mackay getting a piece of it at the net. And tight shot, his block goes out. It'll be Mackay point. And Mackay up by 2 once again. Zamora ready to serve. Coach Doffing has a question with the referee. Give you an idea of how long it's been. The last time these two teams met in the playoffs, the Memorial coach, Ashley Doffing, was only 4 years old. It's 1992. And Telemontes had asked the referee a question and then relays the answer back to Coach Doffing. Zamora will serve now. Mackay up by 2 in the third set. Oh, great job. Leah Garcia kept it alive. Amaya got it over. Garcia again with the diving dig. Free ball to Mackay. Helmkamp will set. Olivia Tight's shot is blocked, and she dives to keep it alive. Both teams giving their all here. Zamora got a hand on that one. From the back row, Selena Sainz. Amaya will dink it over. Sainz dives to keep it alive. Put over by Tight. Here comes Silva. And Silva wins the point for Memorial. Mustangs down by 1. 2 subs coming in. The freshman Hernandez along with the senior Trevino. Trevino will serve. Helmkamp. Moore's shot was blocked. It was Hernandez and Silberman. Silberman gets a piece of that one. Silva. And another point to the Mustangs. And we're tied at 10. Mustang fans getting into it. Here's Trevino. Here comes Moore. Moore shot blocked, but works it over. Here's Silva. Oh, they keep it alive. And Moore gets it over. They win the point. It was Zamora's initial touch that kept that from being a clean kill. I think it might have been Helmkamp who got the second touch, and then Moore put it over with her back to the net. Second time in this match she's done that. And Mackay up 11-10. You're seeing a season's worth of highlight reel material in this one match. A clash of titans between two teams with never say die attitudes. It's been at least 10 straight years that a McAllen team has won the district, either Memorial Mackay or Nicky Rowe. All three are powers in South Texas volleyball. Here comes Silva. Oh, excellent dig. Selena Sainz in perfect position for that. Zamora with the dig. And now it's going to be tight, puts it over. Lada was ready for that one. And Hernandez is not to be denied. Fernandez will come back in. Talamantes will serve. Mustangs and Bulldogs tied at 11. Here comes Silva. Oh, Zamora getting a piece of that. And then Helmkamp. Free ball to Memorial. Fernandez. Bulldogs got a piece of it. And there's Tight. Talamantes was ready for that one. Here's Silva. And a winner there for the Mustangs. A cross-court scorcher. And Memorial goes up 12-11. Substitution, Sosa will come in for Lada. Talamantes still serving, Mustangs by 1. Middle of the third set. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Moore sends that one through. Talamantes ready for it. And Silva from the back line will try the dink. But Tight was ready. And then misplayed there. That'll be a point to Memorial. Memorial up by 2. I don't think either team has led by more than 2 here in this third set. Talamantes puts it in play. And that was blocked by Memorial and out of play. And it'll be a point to Mackay. So Tight will be serving. Chance for the Bulldogs to tie it up here. Oh, and Silva a little bit off balance. Put that across. McAllen a lift called against them, and it's a 2-point lead again for Memorial. Ruiz, the 5'5 junior, will check in for McAllen in place of Pritchard. Fernandez will serve. Excuse me, Silva serving. Silva with the dig there. And Trevino works it across. And here comes Selena Signs. Silva got a piece of that one. Free ball to McAllen. Here comes Selena Signs, blocked by Memorial. And Hernandez. Hernandez, another winner. And it's a 3-point lead now for Memorial. McAllen wants timeout. We're in set number 3. Memorial leading by 3. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics.
dual enrollment
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve early college high school.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
my district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back to the McAllen High Gym. Mark May here with the rest of our MITV crew. Jake Berry, our producer. Juan Rodriguez, our photographer. McAllen Memorial in the blue and gold, trailing 2-0 here in the third set. But they lead in the third set, 15-12. McAllen in the purple and gold has been able to hang tough here in the third set. They hung tough through most of the second set, and they were able to pull it out at the end. Winning the first set by 7, the second set by 2. And here's Silva to serve. Selena Signs. Silva with the dig. And a little bit of miscommunication. A free ball to Memorial. Here's Fernandez. And another point to the Mustangs. Mustangs have their biggest lead of the third set, 16-12. And here's Silva. And Selena Signs. And this is going to be a point to the Bulldogs. Net interference by Memorial. And it's a 3-point game. Here's Moore to serve. Hernandez fires that one through. McAllen was ready. Free ball here to Memorial. It's Hernandez. And Hernandez muscles that one through. And it's a 4-point lead again for Memorial. Quintanilla will come in for McAllen. Amaya and Garcia will check in for Memorial. And Amaya, whose father is a principal here in McAllen ISD, will serve. Her father, Mr. Efrain Amaya at Travis Middle School. And Amaya sets, and Amaya may have touched the net, and that'll be a point to McAllen. McAllen now down by 3. I believe that's Aaliyah Signs serving. Fernandez. Oh, Ruiz in perfect position for that one. Selena Signs sends it over. And again, a net violation by Memorial. And that leads to a point for McAllen. McAllen has cut the deficit in half. Here's Aaliyah Signs. Fernandez. Oh, great dig by Zamora. McAllen unable to capitalize. And Memorial goes up by 3. Silverman will come on in place of Talamantes. Fernandez will move to the service line. Dinked over by Homecamp and misplayed by Memorial. A point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down by just 2 now. Tite will check back in place of Ruiz. And it's Selena Sines who's serving. Here comes Leah Garcia. Sines was ready to play that one. Here's Tite. Amaya sets for Leah Garcia. Into the net and a point to Mackay. And a timeout now called by Memorial as Mackay is caught up in this game. Down by 4, now down by 1. We'll take a break. We'll continue after this. And welcome back. We're in the third set. Memorial up by 1 point. Needing to win this set to stay alive and advance to the regional tournament. It's the third round of the playoffs. Silberman pops it over. Free ball to Mackay. Here's Tite. It's a good dig by Sosa, and it eventually becomes a winner for Memorial. And Memorial by 2 now. Sosa will come out. Lotta will check in. Lotta will be serving. As Lotta puts it in play. It's put over by Tite. Here comes Silva. She'll dink it over. Mackay was ready for that one. And Memorial getting a piece of that, but not enough. It's going to be a winner. I believe that was Quintanilla. And Quintanilla will come out. Haiti Moore will come back in. Zamora will serve. Mackay trying to tie it up right here. Oh, it's misplayed. And it's an ace for the Bulldogs. Zamora came in with 16 aces and gets number 17 right there, and we're tied at 19. Third set. Here's Silberman. And Tite will send it over. Telemontes gets a piece of it. Lotta keeps it alive. Free ball now to Mackay. Moore tried to tap that over, but Silva and Silberman team up for the block. And Memorial up 20-19 now. Trevino will come in along with Hernandez. Trevino will serve. Here's Silva. Blocked by Mackay. It was Moore got a piece of that. Silva pops this one over. And now here's Tite. Trying to send it to the back, but Telemontes was ready. And here's Hernandez. Hernandez! Hernandez scorched that one through. We've got timeout on the floor again with Memorial up 21-19. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics,
dual enrollment,
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve early college high school.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
my district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And welcome back to McAllen, Jim. A lot of people turning out for tonight's action. In fact, a McAllen graduate, Shane Casas, now a swimmer for Texas A&M, and one of the top swimmers in America, here watching an exciting volleyball action. Third round of the state playoffs. Memorial trying to stay alive. They've got to win this set. They lead by 2 as Trevino serves. From the back row was Helmkamp. Now here's Hernandez, and Hernandez again. Hernandez sending that one into the next time zone. And it's a 3-point lead now for Memorial. Trevino. Helmkamp sets. Tapped over by Moore. Here's Hernandez, and Hernandez again. Just carrying this team on her shoulders. And Memorial up 23-19. A reminder, Memorial had a 23-19 lead in set number 2. It slipped away. McAllen stealing the second set. Memorial, can they prevail here? As Moore puts that one through. Here comes Silva. Oh, misplayed it. And it's 23-20. So McAllen not done yet. They got to do some repair work on the post. Now that that's fixed, Maddie Helmkamp will serve it. And here comes Silva. Tap that one over. Kept alive by Helmkamp. Free ball to McAllen, or Memorial rather. And Silberman, too far. Memorial claiming that that was touched, but it'll be a point to McAllen. And it's now 23-21. Helmkamp to put it in play. Mr. Hernandez coming through again. This time from the left side. And Memorial has reached set point. 24-21. Here's Talamantes serving for the set. Zamora sent that one over. And here comes Hernandez. Zamora answers in the back. Free ball here to Memorial. Fernandez. And that's it. And Memorial stays alive. Now down 2-1. We'll go to set number 4. This epic clash of titans. 25-21 Memorial. We'll be back with the 4th set after this.
Today, Nikki Rowe is getting the first of a couple of shipments of hotspots that they'll be receiving. About 1/3 of the hotspots at this campus will receive in total have arrived today, and so the library and technology support staff is unpacking and getting them ready to put in the hands of kids. The hotspot is a little device that actually allows the family to receive through cell signal internet. So this is essentially going to help students connect their smart device, which they already have, to the internet to connect with their teachers and their classwork. Across the district, very similar things are happening. So every campus is receiving their order of hotspots. Those started yesterday, they continue today. We hope to have 100% of the hotspots that have been delivered on campus by the end of today. Any parents who need a hotspot can contact their campus, and so typically it's the library or someone connected with a library that is the contact for that. It's the same way that we distribute iPads and Chromebooks, and they just need to make the request. There is no special requirements, no eligibility or anything like that. If you need a hotspot because there is no internet at home, we want to make sure that we provide that for you. If you need a hotspot because you have limited internet at home or you're feeling like the internet plan that you have may not be sufficient to connect your child in the way that they need to be connected, that is fine too. Just let us know and we can provide a hotspot.
Welcome back to McAllen High School. Start of set number 4, Mackay leading 2 sets to 1. Mackay winning the first 2 sets, Memorial winning the 3rd set. But Mackay will serve to start off the 4th set. Memorial got here by beating Donna and Gregory Portland. Mackay puts it in play to start the 4th set. That's Maddie Helmkamp serving. And that shot goes nothing. Mackay defeated Brownsville Veterans Memorial and then Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial in the playoffs to get to this point. It's a set by Gabby Torres. Silberman shot blocked, and they're going to say Mackay touched it, so it stays alive. Olivia Tite sends it over. Torres with the set, and Leah Garcia with the winner. And it's tied at 1. Trevino comes in, and the freshman Hernandez comes in. Hernandez with an absolutely terrific 3rd set. So many winners she had to keep Memorial in it. Mackay winning the first set 25-18. They won the second set 30-28. 3rd set went Memorial's way, 25-21. Tite puts that through, muscled that one through, and it's 2-1 now for Mackay. Olivia Tite will step up to the service line. Trevino with the set. Here's Hernandez. Mackay getting a piece. Zamora able to play it, and then put over by Selena Saenz. From the back row, Silva. Selena Saenz, partially blocked by Memorial. Selena Saenz again, and that one's a winner. 3-1 now. So Tite to serve. And here comes Silva. Misplayed that one, and it's 4-1 for Mackay. And Tite will serve again. Clip the net. Oh, great dig there by Lara. And a great dig answered back by Zamora. Tapped over by Moore. And Memorial keeps that one alive. Lara, an unbelievable strike. And it leads to a Mustang point. Lara was practically in the stands when she played that. And somehow it had the angle to work its way back over the net between the antennas. Four to 2 our score. Talamantes will put it in play. And there it is. Hades Comet. Been waiting all night to say it. Haiti Moore, the scorcher. And Hades Comet emerges here in the 4th set. 5-2. Moore will now be serving. That's a winner there by Hernandez. Moore made a valiant effort to try to play that one, but Hernandez with another kill. 5-3, and Silva will serve. Helmkamp plays it. Selena Saenz gets the winner there. I think Memorial got a piece of it, and it dropped in for the point. Mackay up by 3 once again. This is Alea Saenz now to serve. And here comes Hernandez. Oh, and a winning strike there by Selena Saenz. And Mackay up by 4 now in the fourth set. Aaliyah Signs puts it in play, and then Memorial miscommunication, and now they want timeout. It's Mac High up by 5, 8-3 in set number 4. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back here at McAllen High School gym. Memorial calling time. They're giving up several points in a row. I think 4 points in a row. They were down 4-3, Memorial was. Now down 8-3. Aaliyah Signs plays it. And then a winner there by Hernandez, the freshman. And Memorial gets the service back. Both of these teams, whenever they step onto the floor, have the confidence that they can beat anybody that they face. So you're not going to see either team, the confidence of either team wilt here today. As Memorial gets the block, it goes out, it'll be a point to Mac High. 9-4 now for Mac High. Olivia Tite will check in. Ruiz will come out for Mac High. Selena Signs to serve. The junior steps up, fires it over. That's Sosa. Mac High getting a piece of it. And Tite! Oh my goodness, left a vapor trail on that one. And Mac High now by 6. Biggest lead they've had in the fourth set. Probably the biggest lead they've had since the first set. And there's Fernandez. Her shot blocked out of play, and it'll be a point to Memorial. It's 11-4. Fernandez to serve. Helmkamp sets for Tite, and Tite earns another point for the Bulldogs. Set goes off Memorial, and a 6-point lead again for the Bulldogs. Moore will come back in. Quintanilla comes out. Zamora will serve. Zamora, one of those seniors. One of 4 seniors on the Mac High team. And that one goes out of play. It'll be another point to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with their biggest lead now, 12-5 in set number 4. Leading 2-1, Zamora. Silberman. Here's Tite, dinks that one over. Silberman able to keep it alive. Free ball to Mac High. A dink by Helmkamp, and it ends up as a point to the Mac High Bulldogs after a double touch by Memorial. And the Mustangs are going to call time. They're going to use their last timeout of the fourth set, down by 8. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
robotics,
dual enrollment,
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve Early College High School.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
my district.
Prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.
And we're back. There you see Shane Casas, former Mac High Bulldog swimmer. Competed at the state level, now at Texas A&M, and doing great things for the Aggies. Shane Casas, former Bulldog, supporting his current Bulldogs. trying to see if they can advance to the regional tournament. They have an 8-point lead here in the fourth set. They can clinch it if they win this set. As Moore, her shot goes out, and Mustangs will win that point. A lot of great athletes by both these programs. And of course on Memorial's side, players like Campbell Spates and Trevor Spates, who have gone on to Division I athletics and football. And there's Olivia Tite, a cross-court winner. And Mackay again up by 8. Preventing Memorial from getting any kind of run going after they won the serve. And here's Helmkamp. Misplayed, and it's going to be an ace. Helmkamp came in as the team leader in aces with 40. She's had 2 at least tonight. She's also the all-time leader in the program's history in service aces. Leah Garcia sends it over. Zamora with a good dig. And we've got a double touch called against Mackay at a point to Memorial. Memorial down 15-7. Hernandez and Trevino come in. Hernandez up front, Trevino to serve. There's Tite, her shot blocked, but goes down. Memorial didn't get a full piece of it, and Mackay gets another point. 9-point lead now, biggest lead they've had. It's Tite with the serve. Put over from the back row by Silva. Free ball here for Mackay. Here's Silva from the back line. And this barely gets over. And Mackay, I think, thought that was going to fall short. And Silva able to will it across for the point. Talamantes to serve. Here comes Selena Sainz. Oh my goodness, what a dig there by Lara. Silva, her shot blocked. And there it is for Mackay. That was Moore and also Aaliyah Sainz who teamed up on that block. Ruiz will come in for Mackay along with Quintanilla. Moore will serve. Mackay up by 9 in the fourth set. Comes Hernandez. Will dink that one over. Selena Sainz. Memorial getting a piece of that. And now Hernandez. Shot blocked, but Memorial recovers. Here's Silva. No doubter by Silva. And Memorial still down, though, by 8 points here in this fourth set. Coach Paula Dodge giving her team some encouragement. Down there, shake it off. They've still got the advantage here. Silva serving. Helmkamp has to chase that one down. Free ball here for Memorial. Trevino sets for Fernandez. Good block by Selena Sainz for the Bulldogs. It leads to a point for Memorial. Madison Sosa went sky high to slam that one down. And Memorial with 2 straight points. Still down 7. Silva puts it in play. Excellent dig by Selena Sainz. Blocked by Fernandez. And here comes Selena Sainz again. That'll go out. It'll be a point to Mackay. Mackay by 8 now. Service by Aaliyah Sainz. And a free ball to Mackay. It's going to be set for Selena Sainz. Talamantes has to dive for it. Here comes Sosa. And that's out. And the Mustangs are down to the last 5 points that they can afford to concede. Mackay 6 points away from clinching the match. and booking their trip to the region's Final Four. And now they're just 5 points away. An ace there for Aaliyah Sines. Came into today with 9 aces. Mackay up by 10. Into the net, and a free ball now for Mackay. Here comes Selena Sines. Talamantes getting a piece of that one. Put over by Sosa. Free ball. Selena Sines, and that goes out. Memorial with the point. Both teams went to the regional tournament last year. Only one of them can go this year. Be the winner of this one. Gabby Torres, the freshman, in there. And too far, another point to Mackay. The Bulldogs now only 4 points away. Up 2-1. Selena Sines. Here's Fernandez. Punches that one over and ends up as a Memorial point. 21-12 now. Silberman will come in. Fernandez will move to the back line. There's tight, shot blocked. Another point to Memorial as Garcia and Silberman teamed up on that one. Now it's an 8-point difference. Fernandez comes tight. And it's going to be a free ball here for the Bulldogs. That's Quintanilla, too far. And Mustangs have 3 points in a row. Fernandez again. Set by Helmkamp. And we've got a double touch on Mackay. Another point to Memorial. Mustangs with 4 in a row here. They were down by 10, have outscored Mackay 5-1. It's a block. Mackay recovers. And it's going to be 4 touches. I said block, but it must have gone into the net. 4 touches on Mackay. And Memorial now within 5. And Mackay has seen enough. They'll call time. Still holding a 21-16 lead in set number 4. We'll be back in a moment. It's a 6-1 run here for the Mustangs. But will it be enough? Only 3 more points can they afford to concede. Fernandez serves. And tight. Fired that one too far. I hesitated to see if Memorial may have touched it. But it's going to be Memorial point. And now it's a 7-1 run. Fernandez serving again. Helmkamp with the quick dink. Uh-oh. A double touch by Memorial. And Mackay 3 points away from advancing to round number 4, the regional tournament. Zamora will serve. It's kind of into the net. Silberman fires it down. It's a good job by Torres not to panic when the ball went into the net. And she was able to spring it up for Silberman. And it's 22-18. Lotto, the junior, will step up to serve. McAllen only 3 points away from winning the match. There's tight, shot blocked, but they get it over. That was Moore. McAllen blocked it. Moore quickly answered, and McAllen 2 points away. Here's Helmkamp, the senior. Played by Torres for Silva, blocked by McAllen. Oh, and another winner by Moore. No, it's a point for Memorial. They're going to call a lift on McAllen, and it's a point to the Mustangs. Mustangs down 4. They've been down by as many as 10 in this fourth set. But they only can afford to concede one more point. Trevino puts it over. There's Tight, and Tight has put the Bulldogs 1 point away. 24-19. McAllen fans on their feet. Tight will serve for the match. Memorial unbeaten on the season. Set by Helmkamp. Here's Selena Signs. Blocked by Memorial. And that'll be a point to the Memorial Mustangs. Ruiz will check in for the Bulldogs. It's 24-20 now. Memorial has the serve back. We're still at match point. Talamantes puts it over. Set by Helmkamp. There's Moore with the dink. Talamantes dives. Free ball here to McAllen. Helmkamp sets for Selena Signs. Oh, great dig by Lada. Another free ball for McAllen. Oh, Talamantes dives for that one. And here's Hernandez. Up near the ceiling. And now Selena Signs will fire it over. Massive tension here. Silva. Zamora getting a piece of that. Then Helmkamp. Selena Signs from the back row. Fernandez. It's first played by Alea Signs and then put over by Selena Signs. Still going here at match point. It's over. McAllen High will head to the regional tournament. Tremendous emotion for both teams. McAllen, a well-deserved victory, 3-1, and they will advance to the regional tournament for the second year in a row and for the fourth time in the last 7 seasons, and the 6th time under Coach Paula Dodge. For Memorial, bittersweet season, or bittersweet ending to their season, they were 16-0, and the year will end at 16-1 as they fall 1 round short of the regional tournament. It would have been their 6th consecutive trip to the regional tournament, but McAllen was able to win here tonight 3-1. Here are the scores: 25-18, 30-28, 21-25, and then 25-20. 4 very tight sets, especially that second set where McAllen prevailed 30-28. That was the decider right there. But congratulations on a great season by both teams. Memorial did win the district. They do win by district and area championships. And for McAllen High, congratulations to the Bulldogs, as they are now 11-6. They've won their 9th match in a row and are playing their best volleyball of the season as they head to the regional tournament next week. We wish McAllen the best of luck, and we'll continue to follow all Valley sports. In fact, we'll have basketball for you tomorrow, McAllen boys basketball at 1 o'clock tomorrow from the McAllen gym. But for tonight, I'm Mark May for Jake Berry and Juan Rodriguez, signing off from the McAllen gym, where it's McAllen 3-1 over Memorial. Good night.
My district is better than your district.
Way better. We have
Robotics,
dual enrollment,
AP, IB, and STEAM.
and dual language.
Division I scholarship earning sports programs.
World-renowned fine arts program.
5-time state champion mariachi.
Don't forget about
Achieve, Early college high school.
My district makes me career ready.
Graduating with an associate's.
My district
prepares me for my future.
My district.
An A-rated district.
Our district can be your district.